Well, before I tried to get anything done today, left that on last night. Oh well. That gets done first. And then we're gonna try to take off this fender for today and probably go ahead and work on the front bumper, taking it off, so that we can go ahead, once we have this one figured out how to take it off, it'll be easier to figure out that one. And then we can start at least sanding the fenders and primering them, because today is not going to be a good day for any type of primering anyway, because we have this going on again. Yesterday was horrible for it. It just downpoured. I thought the carport was going to fall in. The wind was so bad. But anyway, I don't know why I'm so tired. I want to go back to bed. So, but it is what it is. We move on and do a little bit of things today. So yeah, I didn't look this up, but looking as it might be removable, I might have to go and continue another search on to see if I can find this. If not, just find some sheet metal, obviously, to make a whole new battery box right here. And when I get this fender off, it'll definitely make it a lot easier to access it, to clean it up. But other than that, let's get the coffee drunk and gone, and then we will get work on that fender. One of the most difficult things about getting used to working on this car again is because of its age. There we go. Not mainly because it's an older car that's got, like this bolt is rusted and kind of tough. It's because working on a, well, I would say newer car, but this 1998 Camaro here, for example, or 2011 Equinox, 97 Camaro, or whatever, they have a lot of metric parts, metric nuts and bolts. Here, not so much. So you have to go back to using regular nuts and bolts, standard, the way it's supposed to be, the way we're used to, gauging the nuts and bolt sizes, 9/16, ½ inch, 3/8, all that stuff. So I find myself, every time I look at something, oh, that should be at this millimeter, this should be this a millimeter, and I get the metric, and it's either 1 millimeter too big or 1 millimeter too small. Not in this case. Nope, not anymore. So I may encounter that on a few parts here and there, but definitely by and large, it's mostly going to be non-metric. Some places, oh, there's that washer again. Some places really like to hide that one bolt that, finishes everything off. I thought that one was the one behind the door. Got that one. This front fender doesn't want to come off. This front part of the fender doesn't want to come off. And even though these two bolts are gone, there's one right up inside here. I don't even know if you'll be able to see it. I'll take a lucky guess. It's right up in there, if you can see it or not. I guess 2 wasn't enough. They had to do a 3rd right there. I don't know. But I guess that's just over engineering sometimes for you. And the 2 right there weren't good enough, but they had to put a 3rd one. I mean, what actually? I guess we'll figure it out when we take it off, what they actually mounted it to. So yeah, we'll see it in a second. Of course, the talent for hiding bolts in stupid places continues. There's, I hope, the last one. You gotta be kidding me. 1 gazillion bolts later, found a Sharpie. God only knows how old this thing is. That'd be amazing if it still wrote. Huh. Well, anyway. Well, shit. Still works. God only knows how long it's been there. Anyway, fender's off. Final bolt right there. After some leaning, tilting, and pivoting, it's off. This thing is heavy as it can be. So, there we go. Let's move it over here. Take a look. Yep. So, now she has no nose, no fender. And we can take a better, closer look at ye old rotten battery tray. Well, it doesn't look nearly as bad as I thought it would be, but it'll make it a lot easier to clean it out, obviously. So hopefully, maybe, most likely not, because it looks like this piece is attached, welded to this cross member here. So we'll figure something out. No big deal. We'll get it fixed and fixed properly. No shortcuts. We got this ground, dirt dumper, ground wire. I think that if I remember correctly, this is the cruise control. Well, part of it. I got to find more pieces of it, and then I'm going to go ahead and put all my bolts and stuff back in their place so that I know where they go when I put it back together. Everything will be getting a nice clean, obviously. And one of the things I would like to do before I get this thing, you know, before painted, after painted, it doesn't matter, but definitely before the fenders and the front end gets assembled again, is to be able to get a whole new bushing kit. Because as we can see, the upper bushings here are just, they're toast. So it's not just the bushings there, it's, I guess, body bushings that come here between the fender and the body. They're just gone. So that's some stuff that I would definitely like to have replaced. I'm looking for a towel that I don't have. Hold on. All right, so we're starting to put the bolts back in place here, and here. I found this, don't remember where it goes. Great. So I got 3 more to put in. I'm going to worry about that fender probably tomorrow, because right now the weather is uncertain of what it's going to do. So I'm going to have to pull this back in. But I'm glad we got this off. Makes it a lot easier to clean and paint the inside and get it prepped and looking good, so that when we do paint the car, everything looks like it came from the factory the way I'm going to do it, you know, even right here too. So the inside here doesn't look like there's going to be too much that needs to be painted, except for maybe the firewall. Except, you know, given like most cars, like the Camaros, have more metal fender well than they have anything else. You know, this obviously, these cross members, this upper radiator support is going to be painted. So is, you know, these pieces and the bumper supports. But more or less, this is just going to need to be cleaned up really good, and that'll look nice when it's done. And that's really it for that. So still undecided about whether I'm going to rebuild this or replace it, but I do know a 4-speed automatic transmission is going behind it, and I want to have at least 500 horsepower. I mean, that's obtainable, and that's kind of the average these days, the norm. So that'll make it a fun daily driving street car. A lot of fun with air conditioning too. I'm going to put that back in here. I'm going to put the air conditioning back in here, and get the rest of the components for the cruise control, hey, do it right? So that's going to be it for this one today. I got a few other things I got to take care of out here, so I'm not going to take care of those on this, and that is going to be it. So yeah, other than that, we're going to move on tomorrow to either the next fender, or we're going to start going ahead and taking those two pieces off, the fender fill and the parking light, and then we're going to start sanding that and the nose piece so that I can get them primered and, well, body work done and primered, and then that'll be it. So I'm still trying to get over this cold, so it may take another day, I don't know, so we'll see. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. If you see something I'm missing, let me know, and I'll talk to y'all later.